Well, hi everybody. It is Heidi Kaisand at Hen Chicks Studio, and I've got Jami. She's behind the scenes at the moment working hard, but we are ready to celebrate. Because do you know what today is? Today is our 11th anniversary for opening up Hen Chicks Studio. We're so excited about that little milestone, and we're glad that you're here to celebrate with us. Well, how does this work tonight? Well, we're going to have a little conversation, then we're going to show you some product, and we're just going to have some fun. But a couple of things right up front. The more people we get on tonight, the more that little number of people that are watching goes up, the bigger the prizes are going to get at the end. So you might want to hit the share button and take it to your personal page or share it with a group and get more people watching. Or you might want to tag your favorite quilting friends and say, oh, Susie Quilter, we need you watching tonight and commenting.
I think you told me something earlier.
What did I tell you?
The more people we have on, the more celebration that happens at the end.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah.
absolutely.
So they might want to. So
and
yes.
And you know how I love to give away free stuff.
I know you do.
And it's exciting to me.
Yes.
I love it. It's like Christmas.
And there's people that are still hopping on. So let's go back and tell them, why is it so exciting for you today?
It is so exciting because this is the exact day I opened up 11 years ago. On October 3rd, 2011 is when I opened up, and we're celebrating our 11th year. Now, does that make it a golden anniversary?
It does.
On the 11th, by
better.
2011?
Yeah.
And it's our 11th.
Well,
it's anniversary.
Yeah,
we know, whatever.
Whichever you want to look at.
Okay, it's fun. We're having a party.
But so the more people that comment, the more people that get on our live, the number going up tonight means the more celebration.
Absolutely.
So.
And how are you going to be eligible for a prize? You have to comment. You have to make a comment. You can ask us about what we're looking at, what we're talking about.
Yep.
And one of the things that is important to remember is that we may not get everything answered tonight right away, but don't worry. We go back through all those comments in the next couple of days and make sure that we do get you answered if it's a question that needs to be answered.
And the same thing goes with links. Oftentimes we have somebody else here helping us, and tonight it's just basically you and I.
Yep.
So we can't get to them quite as fast as maybe
That's
we could
right.
other times.
And we'll
but
go
get back there.
Yes, and we'll absolutely try to put everything in. Now, if you're wanting to purchase anything tonight, you can, of course, have our website open, and we will give you a SKU number or the product name, and you can go back to our website and order it. If you say, oh my gosh, I want that, I'm going to place an order, and then 5 minutes later you go, oh, I want that, and then place an order, not a problem. Yeah. If we notice tomorrow morning that Susie Q Quilter has 3 orders, then we only charge shipping to one of those.
Right.
And we have a flat rate shipping of $8.50 to anywhere in the United States.
For any amount of orders.
For any amount of orders. So that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
So Heidi, I think we've explained, right? So you might want to have a tab open and the Facebook. You want to make sure you're commenting. We'd love it if you would share to your timeline or to your quilting groups or some different things like that. Because
tag people.
Yep.
And if you've never tagged anybody, it's the @ key. So shift what it is, but it's the @ key. I can't remember what key number that is.
Yeah.
And hit @ and then is it 2? The number 2, and then and then put their name, and it should pull them up and tag them. So it's a great way to, again, be able to get more coverage.
But Heidi, we know we have a lot of new people, and we're celebrating. The title we put tonight was Celebrate Good Times. Come on. Now, if anybody knows, I wanted to put some little music notes with that, because there's a song that goes along with that. But can you take a little bit of time, because we get questions a lot about why Hen Chicks Studio and a little bit about it.
Right.
So can you tell?
And again, because we have so many new people, it never hurts. And maybe some of you, even though you've been around a while, haven't heard some of this. So just to be, just to be clear, my name is Heidi Kaisand, and I have owned Hen Chicks Studio since October 3rd, 2011. And this is Jami Willett. I describe her as my right hand, left hand, and sometimes, of course, the vocal. She is the vocal of the group.
We're both pretty vocal.
Well, yes, but you can sing. I meant that. You can sing. And we've got a great staff here. And just because Jami and I are in front of the camera doesn't mean it takes a village to make this store run.
We have a lot of fun.
Yes, and we have a lot of fun while we're doing it. And I have to say, and I'm gonna Sandy put a post up today when I posted something this morning, and she said she could remember me at her house telling her that I was going to open a quilt shop and how excited I was, and that I'm still excited. And I am. I love coming to work. I love coming to work. Yes. And I get excited every single day because of our customers and because of what we're doing with you. And we always are hoping we're doing it for you, that we're giving you information that you need and inspiration you need. But I love sharing in.
And it really becomes part of your extended family, our extended family here too. Absolutely.
And it speaks to why the name is Hen Chicks Studio. Because years ago, I would be described as, even before children, as that I was a bit of a mother hen wanting to take care of everybody.
Maybe that's why we get along well.
Yes. And I love being able to take care of other people and to make them feel good, whether that is a word of encouragement, whether that is, making them cookies, which I don't make cookies much anymore because I'm too busy doing other things. But, those kinds of things mean a lot to me, that, just being able to take care of people. And so when I, ended up creating a business with the name, it just was natural to be Hen Chicks Studio. Because another thing is, my husband and I waited 13 years before we had kids. And so I was so ready to be Mother Hen for our 3 chicks. And that is literally why there are 3 chicks.
3 little ones.
The 3 little ones. You got the twins and Henry. So Goldie and Virginia and Henry are the 3 chicks. But quilting for me means so much more than owning a quilt shop. For me, I started quilting when I was about 9. My grandmother, Grandma Moore, taught me to quilt, and I don't think I'm going to give her credit. I don't want to blame her. I want to give her credit. I want to give her credit for inspiring me all of those years ago. And because of course I'm 54. I'll tell you what my age is. I'm 54. But all those years ago, that so many different things about quilting. She loved the process and the process of picking out colors. And I always feel bad when a customer says, I'm so sorry you had to pull that bolt out. Are you kidding me? That's what we're here for. That's the best part of our job, is to play with color and all of that.
And we love doing that. And you love doing that.
Yes.
And your grandma probably had no idea that you would end up in the position that you're in.
No. And to be honest, she taught me to piece quilts by hand because of course we didn't have rotary cutters. And she liked doing all of her quilts by hand. And I enjoyed that process kind of thing. So my first quilt, I pulled the threads to cut the fabric. I marked all the 1/4-inch seams with a pencil. I hand stitched everything. And I loved it. And I still love doing handwork today.
Oh boy.
And so I know. And now of course we rotary cutting. But, just to tell you that even though we enjoyed quilting, and quilting was a really important part of our lives. We loved getting quilts from Grandma as gifts. It wasn't like at that moment I thought I should go into quilting as a career. In fact, Grandma thought I should be a dietitian in a nursing home. And at 17, that didn't exactly sound exciting. Yeah. I can look back now
and appreciate that,
and know that she knew I liked taking care of people. She knew I liked that process. So I actually went to college to become a recipe developer. Okay. So I graduated from Iowa State with consumer food science, food nutrition degree, and actually got a job right out of the gate at Better Homes and Gardens in Des Moines, Meredith Corporation, in their cookbook division. So if you have a red plaid cookbook on your shelf, that is the department I was in.
Maybe some people can relate to that.
Oh yeah.
Have it.
Oh yeah. Because it's like a standard in it, you know. And I liked the process of developing recipes. I won't give you the whole story, but the short story is that in 1992, after being there for 2 years, I had the opportunity to become the editor of American Patchwork and Quilting magazine. And this is going to sound, I got to write instructions for making quilts.
Yeah.
I love that. I love being able to say, we're going to take this set of ingredients, and here's the process that we're going to do so you get the end result. And that's one thing I think we now offer to our customers is that ability to really help people work through the process. And I love that. So I was at Meredith for 17 and a half years in charge of American Patchwork and Quilting and all of the quilting titles. We even created our own version of the Red Plaid cookbook with the complete guide to quilting, which is an awesome book if somebody has it. Anyway, all those books, magazines, Quilt Sampler, Quilt and More, and loved every minute of it. But one of the things that changed for me is those 3 kids.
Right.
And again, I had to be a mother.
Yeah.
I couldn't be driving and yet still needed to pay the bills, you know, and contribute to our family. And so I ended up searching out a different job, and I became the national sales manager for APQS. And this is my joke. I went from APQ to APQS, and that's the long arm quilting company, like the machine we have here. And I was their national sales manager, had a wonderful opportunity to work at home and travel, but kids kept getting older.
And busier.
And not that they were
twins.
Right. But, you know, by this point, if you want to say, the girls were 4, and so Henry was 7, and it was becoming clearer that was getting, you know, the schedule was just going to get busier. Yeah. So I said to my husband, you know, I got to get off the road because I've been traveling enough. And I said, why don't I open a quilt shop? And you know, of course he's like, sure, you know. And I'm not sure if he knew I was really serious about it or not. But 11 years later, we're still here, right?
Yeah.
And anyway, and so for me, it was just the next step in the progression of being able to help people, being able to use all of my resources, you know, personally, as well as, you know, the ones I've made, to be able to create a quilt shop that is hopefully a destination and is an opportunity to come and retreat. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But I love bringing others who are as passionate, and I can't name a single staff member that I would say is not also passionate about working here, helping people, whatever their part is, whether it's Jackie keeping the books, or, you know, Stacy making baby chicks and a right and left. Everybody takes what we are doing here.
It's a group effort.
Very passionately. And I love that about it.
Very good.
Yes. Okay, well, I've probably taken more than 11 minutes.
That's okay, because if people haven't heard your story before, I think maybe they can relate, or maybe, I don't know, they might be commenting on some of the things that sound similar to them, but and the whole thing about Heidi that's beautiful is that you're sharing your story with other people to inspire other people. Yeah. And we know that the ebbs and flows in life come our way, and yet quilting remains, and the creativity of that is a passion that you have in your heart, but also shows in the business that you're running, and that's really wonderful.
And our job is just to try to make people happier and be creative, and I love that opportunity and that challenge every day to see how we can do that.
And trust me, there is more ideas that we have than can possibly ever be.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be like 102 and still working here. Now I've had a couple great uncles that have lived that long, so it's possible I might still be here.
But I think, did we say where we're located? Did you say where you were located?
No, I don't think so. So we are in Conrad, Iowa, and it's a small community, about 1,100 people. If you're not familiar with it, I like to describe it as we are close to every major city. We're 5 hours from, I'm pointing in the east, we're 5 hours from Chicago, we're 4 hours from the Twin Cities, we're 3 hours from Omaha, we're about four and a half hours from Kansas City. So, you know, we're located between highways 20 and highway 30.
And in the state of Iowa, we're about an hour from every major city in the state of Iowa.
That's right. We're like halfway between Des Moines and Waterloo, Cedar Falls.
Ames.
We're an hour from Ames. We're an hour and a half from, an hour and 15 minutes from Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
So very easily accessible.
Yep.
You don't go through Conrad to go anywhere.
No.
But it's the place to go.
It is the place to go.
Hen
Chicks Studio.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, we better start showing them stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start with...
So everything we're doing tonight, and she's getting herself organized, everything we're doing tonight is about 11, right? The top 11. And as we were going through today, and we're trying to pick out our top 11 things, well, you just have to know there's way more than 11. So again, on our website, henchickstudio.com is where you want to go because, for instance, we're going to start with talking about our top 11 fat quarter bundles. Well, tonight, then when we're getting ready, I'm like, Heidi, we should have done this one. Heidi, well, why not this one?
So,
we couldn't. So you can go look at them. But we're going to start with our top 11 fat quarter bundles. And we're going to go through them, and then we'll give you a whole picture of this. As we're going through them, we're going to talk about the SKU number and then the price of them.
Right.
So that's what, if you want to type something in, you can type the title. It will come up in the search field, or just the simple SKU number.
That's absolutely right.
Okay.
Absolutely right. And I sure hope that they're still sharing and tagging people.
I do too.
Because the more
and saying
people...
what they like, or if they like your story, or how they relate to it, or who inspired them.
Have you been here?
Yeah.
And where are you from? We love to know all that stuff.
Because we just had somebody call today that had never been here, never ordered, and they ordered.
From Wyoming. Was it Wyoming or Montana? Wyoming. I think it was it Montana?
I think it was Montana. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But share away, and always, if you have questions, remember, ask or call the store, and we'll get it answered. Okay, let's start at the very beginning.
I'm just going to grab...
let's do these three.
Yes, because that's what... Oh, that's the other one. Okay, so Sugar Cube is a very sweet collection from that I would describe as like sort of 1930-esque, although it's I won't say that it's an exact replica. And there are 3 fat quarter bundles that we've created because of course, so if you buy one of each colorway, you're going to have all of the collection. But if not, and did we put the whites in there?
We did not put the whites in these.
So there's 2 whites. There's a polka dotted white print and a floral, I believe.
So this one was the blueberry tart with the blues to the greens. We also have a kit out of this. If you want to look up Amelie Sugar Cube. This is the strawberry field. And again, you'll notice here is where the SKU number is. So FQ2243, or you can type in strawberry field or Sugar Cube and it should come up. Adorable collection. Of course, the reds and the yellows look really pretty together. Fat quarters are a great way to inspire any project, jumpstart anything.
And again, you could, any combination of these would be beautiful, or they'd all go together. And so, how many all together? Total? I mean, like,
I don't know. That's too much thinking at this time of the day.
Okay, but anyway, a great set. Okay, now I'm going to hold those for a second. Let's come back to those. Okay, so, of course, batiks. This is called Adventure, FQ177, and it is $45. And
this is all batiks in this one.
Yep, and I wish I could say the woman's name. It's like Jacqueline Dijon something. I'm not very good at saying her name. But beautiful batiks with just such rich colors. So that is a great one. Okay, got to be ready for Thanksgiving coming up. That is the Fabulous Fall FQ2235. And I believe there's 6 fat quarters in there. And it is $22.50.
Great for a table runner. There's some great little projects out there. Terry Atkinson has the mini brick road. Would be fabulous for that to get ready for fall.
And anytime you go into the peace tree patterns. Okay. All right. Kim Deal, who's always a favorite. This is her Harvest Hill Fat Quarter Bundle. And FQ2218 for $45. I love the stripe on the back.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it around. We'll try not to make you sick.
Love that. Love that.
And so, Heidi, let's remind them, if they see something here, now some of these have less quantities than others left, so they can check out multiple times. Yes, we don't do comment sold at this point in time.
Okay, this is a new fat quarter bundle, not necessarily from the collection isn't that old, but we ran out of the panel and the quilt kits but that we had from this particular collection. But the fat quarter bundle will still make the quilt.
You just have to buy the binding.
Right, you just have to buy the binding. And so you can jumpstart. You could put a solid black, a solid red with it, and make it really nice, or something out of your stash. But that one is, let's see, that is Country Fresh FQ2242, $56.25, and it is kind of a classic, fun red, white, and black. All right, this beautiful.
This is one I love.
Yes. Oh, you didn't by chance grab the
No,
pattern.
I can go grab it.
Well, you talk about that.
Okay, this is Starshine. We actually had a plan in motion for this fat quarter bundle because, as we were saying, fat quarter bundles can jumpstart any project, and a lot of quilts are coming together with fat quarters. So we actually had a plan for this one, but because of time constraints
Starshine, right?
Yep, Starshine. Time constraints and not enough.
There are not enough hours in a day
to make everything. So this fat quarter bundle, paired with the background of your choice, which is why we didn't do it, because we know some people like light and some people might choose a gray with this, would make into this beautiful quilt.
It is absolutely gorgeous.
Again, this is Color Harmony Starshine. It's 16 fat quarters. And that would make into, if you combine it with the yardage, into a queen 88 by 88.
All right, the last set of 3 fat quarters. Again, this collection is a little bit larger. This is from QT, and it is Bohemian Dreams. And so Dan Morris is the designer. Dan is just a great designer, consistent with his bright colors. And what's interesting is a lot of people think these are batiks. They are not. Okay. But they blend really well with batiks. We've actually mixed some of our batiks in with them, but can also work with other things. So you've got the blue, which is, purple, which is FQ2239. Which one do you want to do next? Orange, and that's FQ2240. And then the blue, which is FQ2238.
And again, those fat quarters are great if you want to pair it all together. You have the whole collection, or individually if you want a purple, as Stacy would do. Grab the purple one.
Okay, so can you see that in there? I'll let you hold that up. Again, just as kind of a little bit of a reminder as we shift to the next set. Those are our 11 fat quarters that we are. If you have not opened your email today, I would strongly suggest you go to your email as well. And if you're not on our email, you need to get on that. And you can, of course, sign up at henandchickstudio.com, and a little window will pop up and you can easily add that. Okay, I'm moving on to the next section. And the next section is going to be our top 11 notions and tools.
Yay.
Yes, we love doing all that. And are we still seeing a lot of people join in, Jamie?
Yeah, we have over 100 right now, but we'd love to see that number get like 150 or closer to 200, so we can have a bigger celebration.
That's right. We have a goal, but we're not going to tell you what the goal is. But if we hit a certain number, we're gonna add some more prizes to tonight. And remember that in case you're watching and you're not from Conrad or you're not from the area, everything that we try to do and the things that we try to give away and what I'm giving away tonight can be used from anywhere in the United States. We really do try to make sure that we're online and virtual, and that you can certainly get to, you can order online. So don't worry, my prize is going to be available to anyone. Everyone and
get
anyone.
That number up there, because I know what the bonus one is. But
that's correct.
I did put the link on just now for all the fat quarter bundles, not the individual ones, but it will be in the comments. It will take you to that. Yes. So let's talk about our top 11. Now, this has to be one of our top ones. We talk about all the time, but the Stripology rulers. You start with one.
I'll turn it around.
Yep, I would start. This would be my recommendation. The Stripology XL rulers. Thumbs up or a comment if you have this already and you love it.
Yes. And it really is a great tool. We're going to talk a little bit more about it in a little bit in a different way, but that's tool number one.
Stripology XL ruler. It's an investment, but it is well worth it for certain.
I often wonder what my grandmother would have thought about a rotary cutter.
Yeah, because she did a time saver,
and she did everything by hand. That's and sometimes we're resistant to change.
Yeah,
I will admit I was probably the last one here in the store to change to the stripology for the majority of my cutting.
Yep.
But it is good.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if she would have loved the rotary cutter as much as we do.
Yep.
You know, I mean, like, it would be a great conversation to have had with her.
And we're going to jump ahead just a little bit, and we'll come back to it, but the cutting tips and tricks class that we talked about, a lot of this, so we'll get to that later, but it's on our website to go back and watch. But rotor cutters, we just happen to have two different 45 or 60 are what you're going to use with your stripology ruler.
Oh, these are both 45. The 60 is the bigger one.
Yep. But we have two different favorites. I like the ergonomical handle. She likes that one.
Yeah.
So again, the rotary cutter tool is
absolutely
necessary.
Okay. Well, then we got my favorite color over here.
I know, because it's, matches gold really well.
Yes, it does. It does. Red and gold. That would be cyclone colors, but also, if you haven't noticed, the logo that we use, it's got red and gold. Because I just am natural to those colors.
Naturally.
Some of you around here might know that those are Iowa State cyclone colors. But we
are both graduates of Iowa State University.
Yeah.
So, naturally.
Hey, I'm one up on you. I was born in Ames. My dad was finishing his degree. And so we lived in Pamel Court.
Yeah.
And now they've torn down Pamel Court and made it into like a museum practically. Yeah. So that was, I lived in Pamel Court.
Stripology bag. Well, this one's in the plastic right now, but it is awesome. Your Stripology XL ruler can fit in here. There's a pocket with vinyl. Flip it over to the other side. There's other little pockets. Your Stripology rulers will fit.
Cutting mat will fit in the middle.
Cutting mat in the middle. I use my cutting mat and my wool goes in the middle open pocket. My rotary cutters go here. Excellent. Yep. It's always
and they're $36.99. And
value.
the only colors we have are what's on the website. Yep. Interestingly enough, we used to have some other colors. I can't order them anymore.
Right.
So all we have, I check every once in a while to see if there's any other colors, but at the moment, that is what we've got. Okay, the next one on the list is thread. And I specifically wanted to say that, to me, one of the top things about thread is finding good neutral colors.
And a good thread.
Mm-hmm. Because you don't have to have matchy thread for general piecing and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
A good neutral color. So creams, tans, taupes, grays are great. We carry Aurifil and Gutermann. The quantity, the only thing that's really different, the price is different. These are $8.75 and this is $14.85. Right. But there is more thread on this. Mm-hmm. So I think per yard, they're actually fairly similar. But both of them are good quantity.
10, 30, 11, 12, 2 a.m., you don't want to run out of thread, so always have that extra spool handy.
That's right.
Okay,
well,
let's do the cutter or the ruler first before we do that one.
Absolutely.
So so everybody also, even though we love the Stripology XL rulers or any of that for cutting, you still need a standard ruler.
Yes,
right?
Because there's always some reason why you do. And the Quilter Select rulers, I specifically like the 8.5 inch wide because I'm going to say, growing up, if you want to say, as I was learning to cut and use rotary cutter, they'd call for a 6.5 inch strip, and the first ruler I ever had was 6 inches.
Right.
And
that is true. Yeah.
So I got used to using the 8.5, and I love that. I love the Quilter Select because it has a film on the back.
It doesn't slide.
But to help keep it from any extra sliding, the gypsy gripper, which you can sort of see the little handle, basically we suction it on to the ruler, and it helps me give more pressure.
And
so
also
it doesn't
a safety.
Slide. And it's safety in my hand. All sorts of good things.
Yep.
So love those two things. The gypsy gripper is $19.99, and the Quilter Select ruler is $64.99.
Yep. Well worth. If you're gonna do this, let's do it right and start off with the best tools. Then you don't have to.
Absolutely.
Be much more successful.
Oh yeah. I often say that even about a sewing machine.
Right.
And I'll just get on my soapbox for 2 seconds. I'm never on my soapbox. But if you're going to get a sewing machine, you have to have education and service. Because if you don't know how to run it, then you can't use it. And if something goes wrong, you got to have some help getting it done.
Right.
And that's what makes a difference between going to a place like a quilt shop. We don't happen to carry sewing machines.
But other quilt shops do.
Other quilt shops do that has or a sewing center, the education to back it. Because there's nothing more frustrating than buying a cheap something and then not being able to go back and ask them for help.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
So,
let's keep going because we got lots. So
Wonder Clips.
Wonder Clips. If you have not used these, sometimes we use them for our hair around here. I mean,
oh yes, today I don't happen to, but you could very easily see me with
also,
one in my hair.
when using piecing, when you're cutting your fabric in pieces to clip them together with the locks, the girls love using it's a little
when we're
bit more
doing the Lux
user-friendly
throws.
than a pin as far as poking yourself all the time. But they come in various sizes, various size packs. So
And
a
colors,
wide range
rainbow versus red versus the green, all sorts of things.
Okay.
Oh, my favorite
Yes,
pins.
I would agree with that.
My favorite pins. They're patchwork fine pins. And
For piecing.
They're extra fine pins. They describe them as heat resistant. They can be ironed. But what I like about them is that they are a silk pin. They're thinner. So therefore, you can get a smaller bite when you're trying to match seams. And I would never sew over it on my sewing machine, but I can get much closer
versus a larger
pin, and then then you end up with like a big hump. So love those.
Well, these are
$9.50.
Awesome.
All right, we got the Zirkle. Do we have any? Oh yeah, look. Let's see. Well, it doesn't even flip down.
Yeah.
Okay, so these magnets, if you ever come in and you see the stack,
pull them apart.
Yeah, don't try to pull them apart unless your fingers are out of the way because they are highly magnetic. They are awesome. When you drop a pin in the middle, and I can feel it right here.
Yeah.
Wish you could see that. Understand that. It will literally hold the pin up and kick the head out so that you can then have all the heads around here. It kind of on the diagram shows like if you want to say that
and also
it's
it could be
up.
something like I would like.
Absolutely, because it even shows
pins or nuts, bolts,
right.
And
that's
things that we
black
take
is
apart.
nice.
Yeah. There's other colors available in, but another thing that we would get to.
Okay. And then I just realized I didn't bring my sample of that.
Oh, you might have to. Yep.
Okay, you talk about this. I'll go get my sample.
Okay, so the wool pressing mat, we have two different sizes of these. The nice thing about the wool pressing mat is it absorbs the heat. So when you're pressing, the heat from your iron is going from the front on top of it and then coming back up through that wool. I actually have it on my ironing board. Actually has a wool mat on top of it. You've used it, of course. Make sure you tell why you like it. And we have three sizes. We have a little cute little square, and then this is our largest one. And then there's kind of a one that's I think 14 inches, and this one's 17. So a couple different sizes in that. The last thing we're going to talk about is kind of something unique that you may not even know we have, and it's simply a vinyl. Just a clear vinyl. But Heidi loves this. There's a couple patterns. One, Terry Atkinson has one, and I can't think of what's it called off the top of my head, that has an envelope type thing on the front that just makes it
Yes,
see-through.
I didn't grab that pattern either. But there are patterns, and this happens to be Terry Atkinson's lunch bag. And these are the ones that we had made for me to use. And you can't see it, but there's the vinyl is on the inside.
Let's see.
Can you see it? So that it's much easier to wash out my lunch bag.
So the pattern itself didn't call for the vinyl.
No.
You just added that vinyl.
Added it to it.
And it's not inexpensive.
Oh, it's a very inexpensive. This
like
roll is like $3.
Yeah.
But it's something that like if you came in, you didn't know we had it. So, but I do find it extremely useful every day when I'm bringing my lunch.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so you're gonna put all that.
All right.
And keep making comments. Jackie is back there watching in case there's anything. If you have a burning question that it likely could be tomorrow before we get you answered, but we certainly are going to answer all your questions at some point. And we'll try to check and see if there's anything else. Okay.
So we've done the top 11 fat quarter bundles. We've done the top 11 notions. Now let's talk about what's going on at Hen Chicks Studio.
Oh, the top 11 things, which...
I didn't show the thing, but that's okay.
Which thing?
Never mind. Keep going.
Okay. All right. Well, come.
Okay. Top 11 happenings at Hen Chicks Studio.
Oh, you see, this is the way our day goes. We never squirrel around here.
Oh, never.
This, it's good for us to have lists because then we're staying focused.
Yeah, even then we don't stay focused, Heidi. Let's be honest.
I know.
Even then we don't stay focused.
So. And then there's all those moments where you start to say something I haven't even answered, and she says, "Oh, I got it," and I'm like, "Thanks," and I'm like, Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm glad. Or yeah,
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help you.
Yeah.
We answer all of our staff.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We have
Conversations that nobody would understand, but that's okay.
So we're going to start with retreats first.
Which is an awesome thing. If you haven't been here or checked out our website before, look, we have a retreat event. It's above our building. It's a beautiful space. If you haven't been up there and you're semi-local, you need to just come. Even if you don't have an interest at this moment in retreating, come look at it because it's a neat space. But,
absolutely. But here's the deal.
Yeah. Here we go.
This is. Yep. I'm going to say. I don't want to say that it's a sad moment, kind of thing, whatever. But we
have a reality moment.
It's a reality moment. There you go. It's a reality moment. We have to raise the prices.
Yep.
And here's the deal. If your retreat is booked,
you're good, right?
Correct. By November 1st of this year, so I'm giving you the whole month of October to get organized
and get your
friends. Mm-hmm. You are going to have pricing that is current, which is great. And then anything after November 1st that was booked after November 1st will then be the new pricing. Now I have updated the website to the new pricing. Mm-hmm. And so if you don't remember what the old pricing is, you just call and ask, but I can guarantee you it will be less than what you're currently seeing on the website. And the other big thing about that, and this is for some of our local people, we always love changing it up.
Right.
You said earlier, we have more ideas than we can possibly do. So we currently do a public retreat called Come Create With Me. That is going to end as it currently exists at the end of 2022.
But you know what's exciting about it is now they get to create their own.
They get to create their own their own retreats, and that's one really good thing about it and they can do that at the current pricing. And then there's all those ideas we do have for public retreats, and I refer to it as a public retreat, meaning that then you can't control who's there,
right?
Kind of thing. And let me just throw out the words, rule the roost.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you.
What's that? It's going to be fun. Don't want to pay attention.
Oh, yeah. But we won't be announcing some of those things until closer to the first of the year. And
it may not even be at the first year. It might be as we decide to
that's right.
Rule the roost.
Right. And we're going to be sending out emails to all of our retreaters and making sure that everybody has what they want for 2023. Because, again, then those prices will be locked in if you have your retreat booked by November 1st.
So if you want to come next October and you want the current prices, book it this October.
That is correct.
Or next December.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Correct.
You have until November 1st to do so.
And it requires a $50 non-refundable deposit. Is what we ask to ensure that.
Yep, and
that date.
Let's talk about that deposit real quick because that deposit does go back as a gift certificate towards your purchase.
That is correct. So it's the only reason it's non-refundable is if you never show up.
Yeah.
If we never see
you
the whites of your eyes.
Gift card,
otherwise, you can.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Long arm rental. Yes, because we're gonna keep moving. Long arm rental.
Did you know that we rent our long arm?
That's right, and we love helping people finish quilts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Free patterns.
Oh my gosh, free patterns!
Lots and lots of free patterns on our website.
100, I think. We were over 90. So free patterns under our patterns and books and patterns.
Yes, and if you go into the pattern category, there's a free pattern category. Also, if you go to the Stash Buster page, you'll see previous free patterns that we've used and be inspired by what other people did with those, which is amazing.
And there's a link to all the free patterns on there too.
Yep.
Okay.
So Joy Devotional class.
We did this. It was last fall, wasn't it?
Yes, we did. And we did happiness. Choose happy because that is my another one of my phrases. Well, the word this year that is just at the top of my mind is joy and finding joy. So I've partnered again with Marcy Stone for this time a 3-part virtual devotion all about finding joy.
I can't wait.
And so you can sign up online, that kind of thing.
It's really good. But to go along with that,
had to come up with a joy journal. These are exclusive to Hen Chicks Studio, compliments of the whole country caboodle. They helped us with these, and so we have kits. So you can make the seasonal journal, or you can make the everyday journal, and they open up, and in the kit,
everything is included.
Even the notebook.
Yeah.
even the notebook is included, and all the foam stuff that you need, all that kind of stuff. Somebody opened it up and said they thought it would fit their Kindle maybe, or something like that, which I don't have to check, but that would be.
Could probably fit there.
Yeah. And one more thing about the Joy exclusive kits is that the Whole Country Caboodle was the guest on one of my creative conversations, which we do randomly here and there. We've had some great ones. They're all on YouTube and online. But Leanne is such a good teacher.
Oh, yeah.
And if you've ever wondered about working with the pre-cut, pre-fused, you don't have to cut any of this out. It's already all cut out and pre-fused. But if you ever wonder about working with those, that is a great creative conversation to watch.
Yeah.
All available. Like that one is Hen Chicks Studio.
And Heidi, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe
It's right here.
We also have this coming in a mug rug.
Oh, yes.
We just haven't got it up there
yep.
yet.
And I'm going to show you, like if you go to our website at henandchickstudio.com/the whole country caboodle, you're going to see all of her great tips. So that is something that's important.
Okay. So,
Mystery quilt.
Mystery quilt is starting. Really super fun. It's going to be a great one. We've had some customer envies picked out already.
Correct. And it is a one-time fee. You pay one time, and then it's all via email until we send you the finished pattern. You'll get finished pattern. No, we do not tell you what it is. No. The only part we'll tell you is that the size is roughly 50 by 70. But that's part of the mystery. We're not going to tell you anything about it. But it's we've done multiples with Celine Perkins.
$15.95. If you never do it, you get a pattern at the end of it. So perfect. Okay.
Atkinson finishing class.
Okay, this is going back to our classes that we hosted last year. This is why I said we had to put that one on the list.
Oh,
absolutely.
absolutely.
It was one of my absolute favorite ones. Just talk about, it's actually called Finishing Your Table Runners, but the tips in it are fabulous for anything, especially my favorite one that is for binding.
So again, I'm going to point to this. If you go to henandchickstudio.com/henhousehappyhour, you're going to find all of these classes, but the one we're talking about is 10 tips for finishing table runners with Terry Atkinson. And that is awesome for being able to complete projects. And this time of year, that's what we got to get them done to be able to get ready for holidays.
And it's a short one. Okay. Stash Buster event. So we did, again, we changed up because we have so many ideas. We have a Stash Buster event going on now through November 7th with a free downloadable pattern. You can learn more about it. It's right. Oh, I got the wrong one. Hold on. It's right here.
You got it? It's called All is Bright. No, you still did. No.
Oh, no. I put it over here. Right on this one.
We got it.
You just knocked it out. Okay.
There we go. All is Bright is the free pattern. You can download the free pattern whether you want to participate or not. We have already heard that there's going to be a cyclone, like Iowa State cyclone one. I think it'd be beautiful with a navy background, kind of dark.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And then yellow tree. There's so many different combinations.
Oh yeah, and we have a kit for it as well. The Noel, we like that because it's kind of a non-traditional, kind of fun one of it.
Yes.
Oh, you're going to be hosting again,
Shannon.
Yep, this is our first one with this one, the fitted bed sheet with using the C3 Cuddle.
C3 Cuddle from Shannon, and I think it's going to be very interesting. It's a free class. Well, it is not recorded.
Yeah, because it's not ours.
So you do have to be present in order to get the information. But I do think it's going to be very interesting. And to me, it's like, well, duh. And the only reason I say that is the day that I walked into the girls' room and they had one quilt with the cuddle side up and they were covered with the cuddle side down. Why not? Right?
And we love our cuddle. Okay, so Facebook Live, YouTube, you're on it right now if you're watching, but if you're not on Facebook or you have a friend that's not on Facebook, everything is also, we put it over onto YouTube as well. So go ahead and follow us on YouTube. That gets our numbers up, allows us to get some further options for things that we can do. And last but not least, 3 weeks ago, we hosted a cutting tips and tricks class. That's also available free on our website or YouTube. We talked about the stripology ruler more in depth, how to cut with that or your traditional ruler. We talked about the rotary cutters. Just again, we can all learn. We're always learning. We're always trying new things and different tips and techniques. We still learn every day.
Absolutely.
So another great opportunity for you to pick up some skills along the way.
And all those things. And literally, if you go to henandchickstudio.com/cutting tips and tricks, you're going to find the video recap.
Okay, so I'll show you the top 10 now.
Because
all right, so we're almost out of Time goes fast when you're having fun.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And okay, so we're doing a set change.
Jackie, we need you set change. She'd probably time us and tell us if we did it quick enough. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, set change. We've got to get rid of the table because we have quilts to show you. You want to back up just a little?
Yep.
We want to be able to see everybody's quilts. We have our top 11 quilt kits to show you in no particular order at the moment. But we think you're going to love them and be inspired and we were sort of joking. But she's got questions. Jackie's coming to do a set change. Okay, she's got questions. You find the first one, or the first one.
I got my wagon right here.
The pattern she's got the wagon. Okay, the pattern designer for the Starshine pattern was, is that Modernly Morgan?
I believe so. Yep, Modernly Morgan.
Modernly Morgan. Okay, so put that up there. Do we sell the 8x12 wool mats? Not at the moment. I didn't know that we have, usually like the bigger ones. I can certainly look and see what sizes are available. And, what scissors do we recommend?
Oh, wow.
Well, you have to have a lot of scissors. What kind of scissors do you want? Do you want the little ones to have travel with?
Snips.
Do you want, because we have the
pink
Olfa.
sparkly ones.
The purple, yeah.
Again, I like the spring-loaded, kind of more the ergonomical one.
Yes. I love Karen K. Buckley's scissors, but you got to watch out because did I tell you I cut right through? I was cutting a little on my collar and the T-shirt, and I wasn't paying attention. Cut right through the back. No. Yeah, so that's a whole other story. And when does the mystery quilt start? The first clue
goes out.
Oh goodness, the first clue will start October 14th. So October 14th. And again, you can sign up henandchicksstudio.com/mystery.
Okay.
Great question. Thanks, Jackie, for bringing those up.
All right. So let's get going with our quilt. So we are super excited about this. This is a brand new one. We haven't even unveiled it at all yet. We got this fabric in, gosh, I don't know, a while ago we talked about it. It was the Carousel Whirlwind Quilt Kit, and it's QK2271.
Designer of the fabric is Sarah Maxwell. And I got to spend last week with her and was showing her bits and pieces. So I hope she's watching tonight and gets to see the final version. Wait a minute. This way. We're so good at this. We holders and folders.
Okay, let's see. Hold on.
Here, I can do it.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
I can do it because I'm tall.
There you go. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Yep.
Can you see it all?
Not quite all, but just scooch one way and then the other way so they can see. So the gray polka dot is the outside border on this one. And the background, Heidi, would you step up just a little bit so they can see? We love using something maybe a little non-traditional in the background here. It's actually, I'm going to come up here, a little polka dot.
Yeah, it has a little gray in it.
Yeah. So this is a Carousel, brand new Carousel Whirlwind Quilt Kit. I'll give you that again. And we use the Whirlwind pattern. I'll switch that around. The Whirlwind pattern by It's So Emma with that collection.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So here's how we're gonna designate the work. You're holding the kit. I'm holding the quilt.
Yeah, because she's taller and has longer arms.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. This is another one. I love the way this one looks. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I'm gonna slide back just a little bit if I can again. Again, we use kind of maybe a non-traditional. A lot of people think you have to have light backgrounds. This one using that nice brown warmth. Look at how those colors pop off on them. We love this pattern. The pattern is Brightly. The quilt collection is the Whimsical Fleur de Joy, QK2226. But we've seen this Brightly pattern. I'm going to switch it around. This Brightly pattern, look at the difference between that, using the white background with kind of just your traditional reds and to that. We've also seen it done in patriotic and with a black background and brights. So wonderful pattern as well. So that again is the Whimsical Brightly. Love that one.
Yeah, I do love that.
Okay. Up next is, let's see what Heidi's, the box is right there behind you. Oh, this is a super cute one from Moda. ABC XYZ Quilts Kit. We have some of the yardage available now as well if you are not interested in the kit, but just a nice, fun kids. The coloring of it's really cute. And I don't know, Heidi, can you step forward a little bit more? If they can see. this cream background. I'm going to try to see if I can get it. It's a puzzle. I don't know if we can get it on there.
We have that
there
fabric in the black and white.
Yeah.
I don't know that we got it in.
No, but we have it with the black puzzle pieces.
And we got the letters.
Yep.
And somebody said they were seeing words in this
because we were looking at the Scrabble.
And we wondered if there was words, and somebody said they saw them.
And this one is, it is this 20810, or you can type in ABCXYZ.
With a space in between the ABC and XYZ.
In the search field, and that one is $149.99. That one's super cute.
Okay, a little smaller.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this one's really nice.
Okay, have a workout.
We've done Cascade before. If you've been following us for a while, we've done Cascade. This is a super cute little crib size. We've found a lot of non-traditional baby colorings going on, so we decided.
The pattern is cluck cluck sew.
Yep, we decided to just do black and white. Of course, you could use lots of different colors with it, but this one is QK2241. It is considered a crib size, or 40 by 44 inch top, and then the pattern. Is the pattern included? It is included, and it looks like it may not be in this kit, so we'll have to make sure and check that.
Yes.
We did have somebody make it into a king, wasn't it king size?
Yes, they bought multiples of it to make it bigger, and I think it'll be gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Okay. All right. Okay, are you going to do this one, or am I going to do this one?
I'll do it. I'll hold it, and you can talk about it.
Okay.
But let's just show the quilt first.
Okay, we'll talk about. Okay, so this is a cozy winter. What we love about this cozy winter collection is it's a little bit of your non-traditional. It has ho ho ho. It has snowmen, but I don't know if you can catch the glimpse of the little sparkle in it. The non-traditional colors of kind of that turquoise and stuff makes it really fun. And then we love the PC gray, all gray background. The pattern for this one is called Color Pop. And again, you can see the difference. This one is using brights. We love the creative process. And it's also cluck cluck sew.
Well, so Jami, let's just say we're real. We're real
we
people.
Are real.
We're real people. And have you ever had that opportunity to piece something and you look at it, you walk away, you
take pictures,
you share, show everybody, you send it to the quilters, and it comes back and you go, oh, that block's turned around. And it happens, as we like to say. Life happens.
It happened, but the funny thing is nobody here even noticed it.
No, none of us noticed it.
We got it back.
And I don't think it makes that big of a difference in the, can anybody notice it?
I can.
Well, you can, because, but to get it here, hold
here.
that.
Well, go right here. This is turned.
Right.
Should be the other way.
Yeah.
And then the same thing up there.
Yeah. But does it really, this is a case
nobody
where
probably noticed it, and we talk about that.
And, this is where I would say, it's beautiful. And nobody's going to care. And you know what? Make another quilt.
Yeah.
Go on, make another quilt, because you've learned something. You'll check that before the next time and keep moving. Because we've got too many quilts to make.
Yeah, I don't know who made this one that made that mistake anyway.
It could have been any of us. Okay, so let's move on to the next one.
Adds character. Right?
That's exactly right.
Our next one, again, we're staying with the Christmas theme. This one is a little bit more of your non-traditional once again. Oh, Heidi, what's the name?
Fernanda is
the
collection.
The gal that does the.
Oh my gosh!
Why can we not think of it? And anyway, we had her be the light collection. Yes. Cannot think of it. Gosh darn. Oh well, we'll come back to it a bit. But this is the.
Look on the website.
It's probably on there. Christmas Magic Fernanda quilt kit. So in the middle of this one is a panel, and we love the Christmas wording on this. Inspire, wonder, create magic, treasure the season. Hello, Christmas joy. Just a little bit different. And then, so this is QK2232. Now, you will notice that it's a panel, but it makes into, Heidi, a very generous sized
flat
quilt.
Size.
Yeah.
And it went together. The hardest part, Virginia made this one, and I believe she would probably say that the hardest part was fussy cutting this piece, because, of course, we wanted all the deer's heads to go the same way. Otherwise, it was a quick and easy. She had it done in an afternoon.
And this is a Villa Rosa pattern that is included again in that quilt kit.
Yep.
So fun way to get a nice, fun, quick Christmas project. Okay, what's next?
Okay, going down.
Oh my gosh.
Going down, but we're really looking up. Okay.
So things are looking up here. Oh my goodness.
Isn't he adorable?
Well, they can't see it yet because I'm holding the thing up. Well, I guess you can on the thing, but yes. Okay, now you may show. Okay, this one is, again, a nice little Christmas. You can hang it or throw it on your couch. Things are looking up. This is a free pattern. The pattern is downloadable as well on the website if you aren't interested in the kit but want to use a different panel in the center of it. Our quilt kit is Things Are Looking Up, QK2268 for $49.95. Just a fun.
With snowflakes.
Yeah.
It's adorable. I love the use of, this is, the binding was actually already on the bias.
Yep.
So it makes it look really cute. Love that.
Yep.
Love it.
Again, a quick project that has a free pattern that is on our free patterns.
So to me, this makes it a very affordable gift to give away. Just like Fernanda, same thing. Okay, let's do, I'm going,
Don't worry, I'm going to redeem.
I'm not going to, where is it?
Right there.
Oh, right there. So let's do that one. Let's do that one.
Okay, I will redeem myself on this one, but anyway. Okay, this is Countdown to Christmas. The fabric in it, again, is Janet Nesbitt, right?
Yes.
Yeah, all of it's Janet Nesbitt. We combined it with another one of Janet Nesbitt's collections. I cannot think off the top of my head what it was, to finish out this. Again, this is fat quarters, I believe, in this quilt kit. And it makes, this is Elvira, which is a Gudrun GE design. Quick and easy, pattern. Did not take long. The Elvira is the pattern that, maybe a couple nights, I suppose, to do it. But that's QK2262. Again, $99.95. Makes into a very generous
great
lap throw size quilt.
Something that you can actually use. Feel like you're not spending hours and hours and hours. But instead, like if you'd rather spend hours piecing kind of thing, or want a little bit more of a challenge, or just, are looking for doing something else, this is a beautiful quilt.
And this is House and Home. It's from, the collection is from the book Sunday's Best, or the pattern, I'm sorry, is from Sunday's Best Quilts, which is also has Dayflower Pier 44 in it. We love that book. But this is House and Home. Again, it has kind of maybe a non-traditional background with that nice warm taupey color. Definitely more piecing involved in that versus some of the other ones you've had. So again, a great project to do. QK2257, $132.95. One thing you do want to know though, remember the pattern is in a book. Many of you already have the Sunday's Best Quilts book.
And
a great book to invest in.
And let me tell you, you're going to want to invest in it, if not for this quilt or Pier 44 or Dayflower that we already have done. We are doing a brand new version of Dayflower that is amazing, amazing. Okay, we're getting to the bottom, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay. Another cute one. This one also is a free pattern online. Pen Pals. This uses a panel in the center of it and fat quarters. Again, if you're not interested in the kit itself, you can create your own using that free downloadable. Pen Pals. This is QK2247, $89.95. The pattern is free and downloadable online again. We love the portholes in this one. That was Heidi's favorite. I just gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, look at, how can you not love? Look at those little guys. Can you see them in there? They're all looking through the little portholes.
I think we sang E-I-E-I-O on that song.
I love that.
Okay, and we have another one two more actually there that we're going to show you. One is a Christmas one. We like, sometimes the bigger prints need a bigger piecing to show them off. So on this one, you're going to notice on the border and in some of the center blocks, we used a larger scaled print of that large poinsettia. This is a very traditional, what I would call a traditional quilt. You didn't hand me the quilt kit.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
It's like,
yes.
my hair is flipping all
Yeah.
over.
So this is, again, Holiday Foliage 7-Yard Wonder. And this is out of the book Project Parade, which we've also made several different quilts out of.
The book is not included in the kit.
The book is not included in the kit. But, again, we talk about how books are a value because the number of patterns in a book for the price of the book, you want to keep that in mind. Very traditional, very nice looking quilt kit. Yeah, and it makes a decent size.
And again, because of the yardage, if you think, hey, you know what, you want to do something else, there's beautiful yardage.
And remember that with any of the kits we're showing you, especially like some of these, a lot of them are fat quarters. You can use a different pattern. You don't have to use the pattern that we thought.
Yeah.
Okay, the last one is on the chair, Heidi.
All right, now, do you want to, because I think we're approaching the top of the hour, can you go rogue and do that yourself?
Okay.
And I'm going to go back and pick prizes. Now, I want to look. You got to keep those comments coming here for a few more minutes because, it's looking good. But, it's still not too late to share to your friends. But you talk about that.
Let's answer questions first. Okay. So what batting do we use in our quilts? So in all of our quilts, we use the Hobbs. Hobbs 80/20. In our quilt, every store sample, even if it has the cuddle or the Lux on the back, we still put the batting in between. We do sell 90 and 120, so 96-inch wide, and 120-inch wide batting by the yard, and that's available here at the studio, or you can order online as well. So if you're renting the long arm, you can just buy your batting when you get here. But yes, that's what we choose to use. We also, in our classes that we offered that Heidi talked about, that are on our website, it was last year at some point in time, we hosted a batting class where she talks about all the different kinds of battings. It was from Hobbs, all the different kinds of battings that are available to be used and different ways to use different of the battings. For instance, some of them are fusible. Why would you use a fusible? The wool. Why would you use a wool batting? It was very fascinating and interesting to learn about all the different battings that are out there. Some people like it more lofted. Some people like it more flat. So again, if you are interested in learning any more about the batting, watch the batting class. But in everything here, we use the Hobbs 80/20, including the table runners. That's what we put in those when they're quilted. Okay, the last one I'm going to show you is the snowman a free pattern. If you're talking about the things are looking up, yes, that is a free pattern online, as well as the pen pals of the one I showed you already. And then this next one I'm going to show you is also a free pattern that's downloadable online. Let me grab it. This is our Forest Friends, another really cute kids quilt that uses a panel cut in pieces in it. And since I'm all on my own, I have no idea how well you're seeing it. But again, it's a cute little kids sized quilt. This is fairly new collection, but it's a free pattern. You could use fabric if you didn't want to use a panel. You could use a fabric in the squares instead of that panel and kind of the size. So that one is QK22, and I can't think what the last numbers are, but it's just $56.95. So again, it's very affordable with that free pattern in there to make up and give to some special little child that you might have in your life. Okay, so all of that's really fun to do. Okay, so
I'm coming back, Jamie.
Oh, she's coming. Okay, don't fall on your run back here. So again, if you have questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. You can call us here at the studio at 641-366. Wait, now I just forgot the phone number. 3336. Is that right, Heidi?
366-3336.
Yeah, I was right. 641-366-3336. Give us a call here. Or shoot us an email at info@henandchickstudio.com. We're happy to hear from you if you want to learn more about our long arm certification class that you have to take to rent our long arm as you're getting ready for those holiday projects. Get that in your mind if you want to learn how to use the long arm, or if you are already long arm certified, get your time on the books to come back and because this is the time of year we start to get busy.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. My Jamie, when we assign them a task,
did they do really well?
They did very well. There are lots of comments. Sorry it took me so long to pull 11 winners tonight.
Ooh, 11.
11 winners. Okay. And 10 of the 11.
Did we make the goal?
We made the goal.
Okay.
So 10 people of the 11 are going to earn an $11 gift card. I'm just giving you $11 cash.
Okay.
Okay, and a gift card, which you can use online or in person. But one person,
because Heidi loves to celebrate,
is going to get $111.
And we're going to turn the computer and see how many hearts come off of
this
one. Because,
And so you can stop commenting from the standpoint we've pulled the names out from the comments. But are they starting to? They're looking. They're already starting. They're loving it.
I love it.
They're loving it.
Yeah.
Okay, am I in?
Yeah, I think you're in.
I think I'm in. Okay. Yeah, we're in. Cut off my side. Okay. So if I do not say your name correctly, I apologize up front. If you've never ordered anything here before, or we don't have your information,
you'll need to call us.
You're going to need to call or send an email. Or something, you need to get a hold of us. because there are some names on here I am not familiar with, which
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
I love having new friends.
Yeah. Okay. And the other thing is to we're open 10 to 5.
Oh yeah.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 3 on Saturdays. But you can always leave a message or again email.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And of course the store, the long arm store, the online store is open 24/7,
Right.
and you can place orders. And
we love it when we come in the morning at 8:00 and there's orders.
That's right. And we verify that we have all the information. And if something's not right, we're going to call you and get it sent right. But our goal is we try very hard within 24 hours of that order being placed that it's out the door, because we know you're excited to be able. Do you think they're like getting anxious that I haven't said the winners are?
Excited.
Okay, so 10 people are going to win $11 gift cards, and again, that can be used online or in person. And once I have your information, I will email you that code. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Okay. Nona Smith. I think I just chatted with her on the phone.
Okay, you're starting with the $11. So
this is
one.
11. Yep. These are all $11.
Okay.
Okay. Martha, and I'm going to say the full name. Martha Neff Kindred.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. That's not a name I'm familiar with, although the Neff name I was familiar with. So maybe she's related to the Neffs in Conrad.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
Renee Tarpy, Tarpy.
Okay. Again, if we're not saying it right,
Yep.
we
So
apologize.
I'm sorry, but if you're wondering, Dorothy Neubauer.
Congratulations.
Bonnie Bergman, and that's with 2 N's at the end.
Oh, I was going to say.
Unlike the Bergman
that we have.
No friends with.
Okay.
And Joe works here.
Yeah.
And Cameron.
Yeah.
Okay. Erin Liren. She's a regular retreater.
Right. I'm pretty sure it's that name.
And the nice thing about the gift cards is that they do not.
They don't expire.
They don't expire.
Yep.
So you'll be able to use it however you want.
Also, don't forget, we didn't talk about it, but if you want to know more about our red bag, you can call us and ask about that too. If you're not part of our red bag.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. Sally Brewer, Sandy Tabor, we recognize that name. Carol Weisert, Weisert, and look who's number 10, Julie McNair.
That seems appropriate.
It
11
is.
years. Yeah.
As I say, she
very
is
appropriate.
Yes, and she
happens to be my mother.
Happens to be her mother. Happens to be the previous shop owner that gave me the opportunity to open the store. So isn't that interesting that I?
And we did not pick these names. So,
no,
I mean,
no,
it was a random thing.
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
And that's the way it works. And now those are our 10 people.
I wish I could do that.
Drum roll.
Yeah, but I can't.
I can't do that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so this person is going to get a gift card for $111.
Time to give yourself a present.
As I say, are you waiting? We're going to look over to the other computer, and are they like giving hearts, wondering,
waiting,
who's it going to be? They're all waiting.
Let's give them a hint.
First name starts with an M. Last name starts with a P. Marianne Perry. So congratulations, Marianne. You get to have fun shopping for our 11th year celebration.
Yeah.
How is that? How exciting is that? And so for any of you who, again, if you have never bought anything at Hen Chicks Studio and we don't have your email, your phone number, your mailing address, by all means, we need to have that information. So excited to have so many, I'm going to say, new names tonight.
Yep. Mm-hmm. New people, new friends all the time coming to our
love
store.
that. Love that. Oh,
our time goes so fast.
I know. And
we could sing a song.
I know, we could sing a song. But we love doing this.
We do.
And we love being able to share.
And we didn't plan to match today either.
I know we didn't, but we look good, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. All right, so.
We'll tell ourselves to do anyway. If nobody else will. Somebody should be telling me it.
That's right. That's exactly right. Well, everybody, thank you for joining us tonight, and thank you for letting us inspire you for a little bit with some of our favorite things here at Hen Chicks Studio. And I look forward to being able to be here another 11 years and with all of the wonderful staff that we have that literally helps me make my dreams come true. And for that, I'm so appreciative. So until the next time you see us, be creative.